produces a lot of shows at bars. Billy's bar shows have disappointed more drunks than Prohibition. Holy shit. Hey Billy, I don't know if it's a weird time to tell you, you know that ex-girlfriend that you pushed? We're Eskimo brothers, buddy. Put it together.
Billy has a time with comedy. He has a thing that he loves comedy, but I don't know if comedy really loves him. If Billy's life was a movie, it would be something like this. This fall, it started in upstate New York and found its way all the way to Hollywood. Well, kind of. Billy is a good dude. He's going
to count how much jizz is going to be down there. More on everywhere. Let's just say this. Calling Billy Batz a comedian because he has this stage is like calling Hitler a chef because he has the oven. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what are we doing? We're setting tone here. We're setting tone. Is what we're doing. Listen, if you've ever seen Billy Batz perform, you will totally agree. Totally agree. Total waste of a Make-A-Wish.
Billy's known for the wisdom that he departs in his texts. I'm going to read two that I pulled up. This came in at 4:19 a.m. on Thursday. I pooped. 4:24 a.m. Thursday. I'm rubbing one out. I don't know what makes him think I need to know this shit.
Eyebrows are, pretty much give Eugene Levy a run for your money, but I remember the time you accidentally shaved them off and you looked like a 5-cent drag queen auditioning to be RuPaul's fluffer. Speaking of augmenting yourself, Billy, I know you'd like to drop a little weight and get into that summer bod, but dude, just shave that back hair and 10 pounds like that. Yeah. Now, how the hell are you not a drinker?
Hi, Billy. What's up with those earrings, man? You look like George Michael, only without the talent. Billy's act, his stand-up comedy, is the cure for laughter. Billy's first album, his first comedy special, is called I'm Not Funny. His second one is called The Jokes Aren't Mine. The third special is called I Quit. That's the one I'm gonna buy.
As a comedian, I've actually learned, what a real tight 3.5-hour show with 25 book comics should actually look like. I learned. This is what it looks like.
By the way, did you guys know that Billy was a magician? Tragically, though, he only has one trick, making pussy disappear.
Occasions, Billy been known to borrow a joke or two. People next to the rumor going around. That is the most grossly underrated comment ever made. This man never told an original joke in his life. They call him the thief of bad guys. But seriously, if you know Billy, you what? A fucking asshole. Am I right? All right, thanks a lot.
Billy Batz, the first abortion that ever lived. Billy quit drinking because he realized he'd be more miserable sober. Billy's such a fail that even if you tried to donate a kidney, that would fail too. Alright, I'm gonna bring my little orange one real quick. It's always nice to be on Billy's shows. It really is. I mean, it's always a good crowd and stuff like that, but when people leave here, they get home and realize that's the night to put the toaster in the bathtub.
That's what he said before. He used to be drunk, and then he would watch a set and realize he's got to stop drinking. But after seeing him perform sober, we can all agree it wasn't the alcohol.
To the man of the night, we need to address the elephant in the room. I think we can all agree the weirdest part about this roast is that we all thought you had to accomplish something first in life before you got roasted. Everyone, Billy Batz.
I need to get more black friends. You put Dave Carter and Mike Muratori together, you get one whole black person. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. Unfortunately, Maya's not going to make it for those of you guys who advertise, but I got some shit for you guys. That's my own phone is heckling. Oh yeah, you didn't think this shit was coming. You guys thought you'd talk all the shit you wanted. But I wasn't going to sit down since I booked the roast all the way till now going, what the fuck can I write about these people? Actually, I wrote this shit today. You guys aren't that important. Sandy Stotts are my best friend, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know who he is? He looks like the retired Build-A-Bear. Sandy Stotts are so old, his birthstone is dirt.
Best joke ever, Billy.
Thank you. And that's right, this was shit today. Actually, no, I gotta say something. Sandy as a best man has been the best wingman ever to me. We performed big theaters for Ventura, and he hooked me up with Miss California, even though I fucked that up. Yeah. But he's a great wingman. Think about it, guys, he could be a great wingman to anybody. All you gotta do is stand next to him and he look great. Thank you. Well, I'm up here. I stole that from you, remember? According to the rest of the comics, I'm lifting jokes. Mike Muratori, ladies and gentlemen, please. Mike, get on your stilts so people can see you. There it is. Good. It's like an average person sitting down. Mike Muratori is the greatest tribute comic you've ever seen. Once you've seen his act, you've seen every great New York comic ever. I love Mike Muratori. He's always bitter because he didn't land that breakout role he thought he was going to get on Trolls.
Yes, Billy. Great set, Billy. Keep going. You can do it.
Thank you, Dave. I'll get to you. Don't worry about it. Bernie, the Geek Gatsby, ladies and gentlemen. I recently met Bernie not too long. I actually met him a long time ago at the Rocky Horror Picture Show, blowing a training. He was hosting the Rocky Horror Picture Show to bring out drag queens. It's like a gay strip club DJ. Yeah. I'm going off script on this right now, but anyway. Everyone that knows Bernie knows that he has a big ego. Like, he thinks he's a jack of all trades. He's a comic, he's a host, he can sing, he can do this. Bernie has an ego so big it fucks him.
Burn it up, Billy. Burn it up.
Thank you. Glad I decided to put my special tonight with you guys. Bernie showed me a picture of his girlfriend who conveniently couldn't make it tonight. But she is really beautiful. You know, I gotta give it to him. A man that looks like that has a beautiful girlfriend. That shows that there are pretty women out there who hate their vagina. I started hanging out with Bernie more often at this bar in Hollywood called the Scum and Villainy. I host karaoke at every Thursday. LA's favorite nerd bar. If you like sci-fi stuff, definitely come by on Thursdays. But Bernie likes hanging out at the Scum and Villainy, not because it's sci-fi, just because it has the name Scum in it and it feels comfortable. You're welcome. Jim Mookie Myers. Let me wait for my cell phone to stop ringing. Jim Myers is so old. Check it out. In the comedy business, for those of you guys that aren't comics, we have something that we call giving the light, which means you have 1 minute left on stage. And I am afraid to give Jim the light because I'm afraid he's going to start walking towards it.
You got moxie, kid. You got moxie.
I don't know what's older, Jim Myers or Sandy Sett. I do have to thank Jim though for all he's done for me. He became a writer for me, and because of him, I still get to be one of the hottest karaoke hosts around LA and host a show at the Springboard. So thank you, Jim.
Dave Carter.
I'm here, everybody.
The only person I know that could look like a professional comedian 1 minute and then look like you should be begging for change outside 7-Eleven next. Ladies and gentlemen, he'll be here next week performing, but later on tonight you'll catch him at your favorite off-ramp begging for change.
Drop it spot.
Hot shit. Hot shit.
This is where it might get personal. Both Dave Carter and someone we know named Perry Kurtz both love their daughters, and they talk about them on stage. They do. If you watch his act, he has a lot about his daughter, so does Perry. The only difference between him and Perry Kurtz is Perry has better credit. Perry is a very short Jewish. Sad thing is, Perry's an old Jewish man who has no money. Where the fuck do you hear that from? Amanda!
Here we go.
We're about to have your birthday here pretty soon. It's true, September. By the way, I'd like to congratulate you and Sean. I don't know if you told everybody yet, but Amanda has started eating for 3. For her and both of her big titties. So I'd like to congratulate you guys from the bottom of my heart.
Ruthless.
I would get them, but her boyfriend's right there. I don't know if you'd appreciate that. Okay, Amanda called me up the other day, said she was having trouble writing jokes for the roast, which at first I didn't understand, but now I do. I mean, after dating Malibu's Most Wanted and roommating with Bernie, I guess I do look pretty good, so I'd have trouble writing jokes about myself too. You thought you were going to stay out of this, Sean? Your family. It's not.
Get the nose up, Billy. Get the nose up.
Thank you, Father Time.
Rocky. Get the nose up. Get the nose up.
Chris Dunham, your host and roast master for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I noticed, I didn't even write this down, this just popped up. I noticed Adam Richmond and Chris have one thing in common. They could be forehead brothers. Chris is one of the many reasons why I turned out the way I did, why everyone says I'm so retarded and stuff, and I admit it, I'm very special, okay? I am, okay? I did fuck a retarded girl, that was how I got that's how I popped my cherry, it's true. But I blame Chris as one of the many reasons, because he is a teacher in the public schools, and I think they just need to screen their people a little bit better, because... The only gripe I have with Chris is every time we hang out, his forehead always seems to outshine me.
Back on the rope! Back on the rope!
I was in the corner for a minute. Michael Viniello. Where's Mikey? Stand up, Mikey. Where you at? Stand up, stand up, stand up. Michael Viniello. He's a proud Italian. I did kick someone's ass for him in his honor. No, stand up. You saw his act. He's a proud Italian. He could be on The Sopranos if it was on Broadway. God damn, that's too happy. Now do me a favor, Mikey. Stand in the middle of the room and face the wall. Do me a favor. No, because he said my nose is my mole is big. Look at that fucking nose, okay? Look at how big my nose is. His nose is so big he can smell his failed future. Now, if a girl could tell the size of a man's dick by their nose, don't worry, you still have a small cock. Jason Hadley, where are you at, buddy? Okay, cool. He's in the back, looking like a bouncer. Jason Hadley, you were one of the tough ones to ride off of. I've known you for a long fucking time. He's very funny, but if you watch his act, it's a lot like my sex life. Dry, boring, but it still seems to make you giggle. I don't know what's more dangerous, Mike Muratori or Hadley's cholesterol levels. Adam Richmond! How's it going, buddy? Adam Richmond looks like the Hobbit version of Carson Daly. As a booker, I gotta say one thing about Mr. Richmond. I almost forgot your name for a minute. Not on purpose. Yeah, fucking whatever. Adam's a dependable comic. He is. He's always on time. I can always call him up at the last minute and I know I can book him. Not because he's funny, just because no one else will book him and I know he can be here. Angie Crumb. Oh yeah, I wrote a lot off of you. You're the last one. You are my headliner on this list. Get ready for that. Angie Crumb's been known to be promiscuous in our community.
Get it, girl.
She's from Las Vegas. After sleeping with all the club promoters, club owners, and comedians in Vegas, she decided to move to Hollywood, where she's taken over one penis at a time. This is where our relationship might change, Angie. Angie, like I said, is from Las Vegas, where she used to be a big girl. She lost all her weight in Las Vegas. Now she moved to Hollywood, where she's just fat. Angie talks about her pussy a lot in her act. Talks about it a lot because it's the only place in her life where it still looks pretty. You're welcome. I just recently, last December, went on the road with Angie. We just played Washington, Tri-Cities. And I knew I had to change something in my life when this exact moment happened. When I was jerking off to her banging dudes in a hotel room above me, and it was called the Suckamore Suite, where they put you, it was Suckamore, when I was jerking off to her banging just random dudes from the show, and I thought, man, you know, something needs to happen. So I'm happy to be here in Van Nuys. I'm happy you guys came out. Thanks for celebrating with me. That's it. Let's open up the doors.